What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with another video. This video is under the Fair Use Act, and the Fair Use Act is in the description box of the video as well as the About Me section of the platform. The Fair Use Act is used to educate you guys on what we are covering on this particular platform. Please keep in mind that this video and all my videos are allegedly as well as educational purposes only. Well, it's been a lot of years since Jay-Z actually personally respond to a lot that's been going on, a lot of accusations, a lot of pointing fingers, a lot of, just taking blows at the kids and, different kind of things. And so Jay-Z was at the Roots picnic and, he brought up, he brought up some of everybody. Let's just say that. You don't have to be a genius to know everybody that actually spoke about him or those spoke on things regarding him. And, the whole Megan being signed and Tory Lanez and different kind of things. And he spoke on Dame Dash and how, basically they all made money. And it's like a lot of people just didn't invest well, in my opinion. And so that happens a lot in life where people save or people make it back to the nest, meaning make it back to sharing with their families versus other people. They out and about and they splurging and doing the most and buying friends and different kind of buying relationships and different kind of things. And when the other person get where they need to be and able to sustain it by themselves, then people are angry and upset because they're not shining in those same kind of ways and they're not glowing in those same kind of ways and by themselves really. And he actually went off on Kanye too, speaking about how Kanye basically was saying things about his children, but his children are young and successful and special. And, basically, listen, I love my kids. You know what I mean? It just was a lot. He even went that old Jag and blamed the guy from the Roots. And I think that was the pianist, I want to say. And he basically was saying, I don't even know why I'm cool with you. You the one who linked us up or whatever the case. So a lot of years people were saying he don't even acknowledge her. He did now because there was a lot going on. She went on the Morgan show and different things, and we all know they had to take that down. But yeah, he finally acknowledged, the fact that, it just was a bad decision, him deciding to work with her, is what I'm gathering. Listen, I think he pretty much felt like he addressed those that needed to be addressed. And one of the things that he mentioned in, I believe, the beginning is he spoke out and he said, had he not cleared his name before so-and-so passed away. Me being from that part of the world, I believe he's talking about his grandma. And he basically was saying if he not cleared his name before she passed, that he definitely would have checked for some of everybody that accused him of something that he's saying he had nothing to do with. The case was acquitted or thrown out allegedly, and it was on the behalf of Bugsy, the firm or whatever the case. So he even took shots at the 1-800 number. A lot of people are mad. A lot of people are feeling away. But to be fair, after all these years of sitting back and watching, to be honest, one person made Jay-Z come out. Jay-Z wasn't on social media. He wasn't even on Instagram. He popped out, I think, maybe last year, middle last year. And that's because his mother-in-law was all over the internet doing the most, trying to protect her daughter, whatever the case. Next thing you know, Jay-Z popped open on Instagram. And people was like, ho, ho, ho. But other than that, Jay-Z was not on the internet. So what I'm gathering from all this, and this is my opinion, I feel like there's either a movie or there's either an album coming. But he's definitely getting ready to drop something. I get him playing his part over with the whole Root situation. My mom too back in the days was at the Cotton Club and whatever. But I just feel like Jay-Z, with the way he delivered that freestyle, is saying that he's coming and he's coming with it on the track. Like he's going to drop an album. Will it sell? Of course it will, because people are going to be excited to hear what he has to say after all these years. And so I think he kind of gave us a snippet of what to look forward to. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, love on those that love on you, and pray for the world peace.